up rather than wait. I've gone through this for 3 years now, actually 4. I've got a small bed and breakfast inn in Hyannisport. My name is Bill Putnam.
What was your name again? Can you give?
Bill Putnam,
Okay.
Simmons Homestead Inn down in Hyannisport, Scudder Avenue. And this whole thing has just never made any sense whatsoever. If a town or any place runs things properly, they appraise what the value's worth, and a commercial property is going to be worth more than a residential property, and charge them the tax. And this is perfectly reasonable. In my particular case, I think my current assessment is $1.6 million. If it was a private property, it'd probably be around $900,000. So I'm paying extra just because I'm a business, just because that's the way it's appraised. I've also lost money for the last 3 years. It's not a winning game. The economy and a lot of other stuff. But I don't think what's happened in the last year should have any bearing on this whatsoever. This is a personal thing. The Milner, or whatever his name is, went through a lot of talking about how people are leaving the Cape and the economy is going to hell, and yet he wants to implement this thing and drive all the businesses out of the Cape. It just makes no sense to me. We're appraised on a reasonable value. I pay the taxes, and I think everybody else pays the taxes. And I do not understand why this thing keeps coming up year after year after year. And I understand it's in the charter or something like that. I think there should be something brought up to take it out of that. It just makes no sense. I mean, there are very few towns or municipalities in the Commonwealth that have any kind of a split tax rate, and they don't do it for a specific reason. New York City has always had sort of an income tax on top of the state income tax and a lot of other stuff, and it's driven companies out of the city. The Cape is it's a place I love, and I would like to see people stay here. I'd like to see businesses stay here. I think this thing should be thought through on a rational basis. That it clobbers the small people that are the important people here on the Cape.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you. Anybody else?